all the facets of our life currently are actually affected by these emerging technologies and by the latest technologies.
Exactly, and here goes some concerns, right? For a number of years, we're hearing how automation is going to take up our lives, our jobs, our existence. So where do you see this automation is actually helping the society? One more kind of example here, because what I understand that companies who are relying on digital right now, they're hiring, they're not firing people. And that means that it just job market and job opportunities shifting from what used to be legacy, traditional businesses we all well understand, to some new reality. What do you think?
I think you're absolutely right. You said the key word, shifting. There will be a reshuffling, shifting, changing of emphasis. There is no doubt that with technology we'll have automation, but that has been the case with the Industrial Revolution too. I mean, we were all happy to have cars and industrial engines that could take over manual labor, right? To do it faster, better, and without injuries. So I think the same concept is going to happen now with what we call the fifth industrial revolution. It's just this time it's going to be all digital instead of mechanical, right? So there are examples where big elements such as providing large scale alternative energy source, right? Those are the kinds of jobs where there will be exclusively digital, or like we heard just a second ago, I mentioned some of the high risk jobs, right? The departments of defense around the world are trying to not put human lives at risk. So they will try to replace a lot of the high risk jobs in nuclear industry, you know, defense industry, in the food industry, where you need massive volume, right, of processing, with digital as much as possible. But that does not mean there will be no jobs. There will be just different jobs. And what I would recommend is that we focus on what are the skills needed for this new future. The same way, like several years ago, right, 100 years ago, we had to adjust to a new world. We all like electricity. If we had all been stuck on using candles, it would have not been so good, right? So I think as long as we focus on the new skills that are required, we will have more jobs and new jobs, but a different type of jobs. So my advice to everybody is to focus on the positive, that we should embrace change and look at the new skills we can all learn in this digitalized, globalized, highly virtualized environment.